Hello guys, welcome to my live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's ask about your favorite coin and we can continue the live stream as people can start joining. Okay, so let me just type the message really quick. Hope you guys are doing well, and if you have started joining the stream, kindly ask for your favorite coin if you want a quick analysis on it. Okay. So we can see what's going on with Bitcoin at the moment is you are in this kind of pattern, okay? Let me, where we came down, we were in this channel, okay, and we got rejection from this yellow line, okay? So a couple of rejection areas that Bitcoin had created over here. Bitcoin did created this pattern, okay, and then it had a technical target to the downside, okay. Then you can see as soon as it broke out, we went pretty low, okay, and we found some support at this level, okay, and then we created another bearish head and shoulder pattern. You can see here this pattern over here, okay, and then we went further towards the downside, okay. You can see exactly we came and sat on this support line, which was right over here. We came to this low, okay. Then further on, we went lower because we broke this major support, okay. But within all these patterns, what's one thing that you have to note, that Bitcoin was in this downwards falling wedge, okay. You can clearly see recently it broke this support line, okay, and then it came further down. Now after it broke it, you can clearly make a case after it broke this area, okay, this area right over here. It came down and it is trying to get back in. It is inside this falling channel at the moment, okay. It came back in, okay, because you can see that we got a lot of volume, okay, of selling first, and now buying volume is coming in, okay. We also have a bullish divergence taking place in every time frame for Bitcoin, okay. So you can see here, look at this fall. Hopefully if we can create a bullish divergence in the daily, that's going to be even much better, okay. So now it is also making this pattern, okay. Let me just take this off. So we were coming down, okay, and then now it's making somewhat of a inverse head and shoulder pattern, okay. So if it can break this resistance line, the yellow line right over here, then we will have a technical target to the upside, okay. This is the technical target. Wherever it breaks from, then you can see it's gonna come back and retest. See exactly, it's gonna come and hit there, Okay, so be very just make sure you have this resistance. Once it breaks it, it's been trying to break it. You can clearly see it's been trying to break it, but selling pressure comes back in and the price comes back inside. So this resistance line, as soon as you close either a 4-hourly candle or a daily candle above this you know resistance line, that's your indication that price can move towards the upside. Okay, it's been trying really hard. Okay, it touched 37,000, went a little bit above. Now it's trying to come back in. Okay, so once it does that, this is going to be the target, $40,000. Okay, and you can see there's not much resistance in these areas. Okay, even if you take a Fibonacci and you just measure this move, we recently went above the 0.618, which is the golden ratio. Okay, so once it's gonna break this resistance, expect the price to jump really quick to the 0.5 level, which sits at 37842. Okay, and once it does that, you will have this 55 moving average come in as a resistance as well. So we have to battle that, but this is going to be the technical target 40942. Okay, so I mean it's slowly going up and trying to just people, a lot of accumulation is being done in these areas. I can say that because look at the volume. Okay, look at the volume indicator. That's telling you how much of buying pressure there is, and these big candles, green candles that you see, is basically uh, big whales are coming and buying at these prices. Okay, so a lot of good indications that we can see at the moment. Let's see what else it's doing. Let's analyze the weekly. Okay, let's take this line off, take this line off, make our chart a little bit clear. Okay, clean charts can actually portray better results. Hey viewers, if you're watching my stream live, kindly ask for your favorite coin so we can cover it really quick. Okay, so you can see we do have resistance right over here, and then you can also build a case where the price went up, came down at this support level. Okay, so this is a very solid support level, and a lot of people might be looking at these levels. That's why you see the buying pressure, the price dropped all the way here. A lot of buyers came in to buy it at this level. Okay, and 100 moving average was also coming into play here. Look at that, exactly it. It went below the 100 moving average, but then the price just wigged down and came back up. Okay, so it's going to be really good if the price can get see, I'll show it to you. The 4-hourly, you can see it better. Okay, so price is above this 20 moving average in the 4-hourly, so that's a good sign. So now you're gonna break this and try to battle this 55 moving average. Once you do that, you're already in this falling channel, the wedge. Okay, this falling wedge right over here. Okay, so I do this. If it breaks this wedge, that's your indication the price is gonna start moving towards the upside. So let's see. Okay, let's go and look at the monthly now. Because bigger time frames can indicate the future where might the price go. Okay. So if you look at this chart of Bitcoin, okay, you can clearly see that the price went up, came down, went up, came down, went up, came down, went up, came down. Okay. So now if it makes this W bottom, okay, this is a very bullish indication where it's still in this bull market. Okay, because you can see when the price went up here, it came down, and obviously if the price is going to go up, like that in a like a bull formation, there is going to be selling pressure because people who bought here are going to be starting taking profits. Okay, so it came down, made this little falling wedge, and then the price went up. Got rejection at this high, then the price came down. Okay, and then it found support right over there. Then it went up. Now, let me clear it. Okay, now you can see it that it went up over here, okay, and made all-time high over here. Then it came down, then went up, make another all-time high, okay. So it made higher high, but it hasn't made a lower high, lower low at the moment because this was a very crucial um, low for Bitcoin. If you start seeing Bitcoin make lower high from this high, okay, let's see the candle closes somewhere here, okay, then you have this formation, okay, but still it hasn't done that yet. So you cannot claim that we are in a bear market or any of those theories that you see a lot of YouTubers covering, okay. So it hasn't broken this low, and you can see here right over here when we had a pullback, the price went up, we had another pullback, it didn't break this low, okay. So the momentum is towards the upside. Even if you, let's see, okay, take this and put it right over there, okay, you can clearly see we are in a uptrend, okay. If you understand these trend lines, you can clearly tell price goes up, hits it, goes up, hits it, goes up, comes down, goes up. And this is a very attractive area. So if you break this trend line, that's probably your indication. We might come and fall back to this low, which is, let me do it again, okay? Give me 1 second. If it breaks this, then you will see it fall. Yeah, at this low, okay? This is the low it's gonna fall at, but it hasn't broken this trend line. Hey, Alexis, hope you're doing well. Uh, well, um, let's see if FTM. Well, it all depends because at the moment, uh, here, you can see that Phantom made this pattern, okay? And then we had this uh, resistance, okay? So it's clearly on top of it at the moment, but if it breaks it, it's gonna come down, okay? So it has a technical target, okay? You're gonna see it made lower highs, okay? And you can clearly see that we are making lower highs. It's going up, okay? The momentum is towards the upside. So if it does break, let's say it goes to 40,000, then this is the technical target, okay? Look at this. So yeah, it's coming very close to $3.13. But things have to look positive for Bitcoin, okay? And Bitcoin is making you know, good patterns at the moment, bullish patterns, okay? Like over here, there was a technical target to the upside, and once it broke out, went to the upside, and you can see right over there, okay? So this is the technical target for this pattern. So if there's a positive news, then not only Bitcoin, the whole market is gonna move up, okay? And look at this. If it does go towards the upside, there's a chance that it can go up, but it won't go up just in a straight line. Keep that in mind, okay? This is the technical target. Sometimes what happens is when there are technical targets, it goes step by step. But sometimes if a majority of the people, they are just waiting to invest, if you see huge volumes come in, like you can see this volume that just came in because people thought that this was a really good buying opportunity, and chances are it might just do that because you can see here we were in this pattern, okay? This pattern over here, okay? As soon as we broke this area, okay? This was a double bottom, okay? As soon as we broke this neckline, it had a technical target to the downside, okay? And it was actually this to $1.57. It never met it, okay? Because the buying pressure came in. A lot of buying pressure came in. It never went down to this level, but it did have a technical target. And so this is a good sign. A lot of people started coming in and purchasing Phantom at a little bit higher prices, okay? This is the indication. Same way, if it breaks out at the moment, it has broken to the top side, okay? This is the technical target. Now, if there is a selling pressure, it might reach there, might not reach there, okay? So, but chances are it might, okay? How high do you think BTC will go up? I think that is good. Will we be back in the bull run or would it be just a small bounce? uh, I mean, look, I mean, it's a good question you're asking, but look, it's really hard to assume these things, you know, that if it will go over here or wouldn't, okay? I'll be very honest, nobody knows this. But all I can say is we have good volume right over here, okay? This is a very good sign, okay? And chances are that if we have good news tomorrow, okay, this is the technical target, 39.39.392. So once it gets inside this falling channel, okay, you can clearly build a case that it will go a little bit above, okay, maybe right over there, because this is the resistance area around 407 or 665 if the news is good. But if the news is not good, chances are we can come down, okay? So keep that in mind. And I'll tell you, we have this support level, okay? This is the, sorry, my mic just went. So this is the support, okay? And you can clearly see uh, we had this, we have this resistance, okay? So you can see a inverse head and shoulder playing out in the 1 hourly. If we go to the 4 hourly, it's a little bit hard to see. Then the 1 hourly, you can see it, okay? So look at this, okay? That is your inverse head and shoulder pattern, okay? So if it breaks this support line, then it can come here or come here, okay? So if it breaks the resistance, your technical target is to the upside. Look, okay? Wherever the breakout is gonna be. See, I told you it was gonna come very close to this area, and we do have some resistance area. So it will come over here, and it will come very close to this resistance line as well, because the way it came down, this was a very hard selling pressure. Okay, this was a hard sell. Nobody was expecting something like this, to be honest, okay? Because it broke a lot of support levels, that's why it had a very bad drop. That's the reason you see these volume coming up. So this is really good. It's a positive sign. And hopefully, if the news is positive, then you will see a lot of coins you recover really quick, okay? Oh, yeah, I mean, see, whenever there is a good news, okay, I'll put it this way, then getting over the EMAs is not that difficult, okay? And it will get over the news. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Uh, uh, Getting a text message. Okay, so if there's a good news, like something positive happens, then it will just blast all the EMAs. Okay, it will just uh, break them like they don't even mean anything, to be honest. Okay, so uh, keep that in mind. EMAs, I mean, the let me just put it this way: the theory of getting over the EMAs, when a good news is out or positive news, then you get over the EMAs like they're thin piece of air. I'll just put it this way, okay? Thank you so much, Alexis. No problem. Because I'm just not doing technical analysis. I also like to share, as much knowledge and understanding that I can share, and to help a lot of people who are into the trading or cryptocurrency. They are new to it. They don't, because trading with cryptocurrencies is. Guys, can you give me 1 second? I really have to make this quick call. If you can just give me 1 second, okay? Sorry about that. sorry guys, I had a quick call. Yeah, it wasn't Pavel. Can you hear me now? Is it good? Just confirm if you can hear me, okay? Hello? Okay, okay, I think you can hear me. Uh, Give me 1 second. I'm actually getting this call from these uh, trading stuff, so I'm just trying to reply back to. Not Elon Musk? No, hopefully not. I wish I did. Okay, let's get back to it, okay? Sorry about that. And so, what questions did we get? How far do you think HARMONYONE can go in the bull run? If I use Fibonacci, the max would be $1 for in the most positive way. Yeah, HARMONYONE, it does have some good patterns that it makes, okay? But like I told you, I mean, if you've been watching my HARMONYONE videos, like it was in this formation before, okay? And I was pretty much very convinced that it's gonna play in this manner, okay? But when it started going sideways like that and then broke this support line, then I had to just analyze this a little bit further, okay? And then it broke this, went up, came down, okay? And then in one of my videos, I also explained that if I can just redo this really quick, like we could have something like that play out like this, okay? And you can see clearly that it went up, came down, hit this level, but didn't break it, okay? It went up again, came down. So even if, let's take this off now. So even if it's gonna break this resistance line, once it breaks this major resistance, which I feel because it got rejected twice, okay, it's gonna create all-time highs. Okay, now what is that all-time high? Certainly whenever it completes this pattern, okay, then we can have price targets, okay? But if we just judge it by the Fibonacci, this area, okay, you can see that we got rejection at 1.414, okay? So even if it comes and breaks this level, your let's see, this is gonna be your next level in the Fibonacci, okay? And if it breaks this Fibonacci level, then obviously, then you're gonna moon, okay? You're gonna moon to this level, 0.92. So it hasn't completed the pattern yet, even if, let's say, it makes a W pattern, okay? Then W pattern technical targets are from the top to the bottom, and then you could just place it over here, and you can clearly see that the W pattern is coming very close to the 0.92 cents, okay, the 2 level right over here, okay. So this, I mean, this is just uh, just theory based at the moment, okay. So nothing is accurate, but if this pattern plays out in this manner, okay, so this is what you could look at, okay. But HARMONYONE does have the habit of overextending the price level. If it's saying this level, it might extend to this level, which sits at $1.37. So it all depends, how much volume you get, and what happens. So it's coming very close to your price prediction. Okay. Yeah, most positive way basically. Yeah, MATIC is a great project, and if you guys know what the use case of MATIC is, it does have it reminds me of Link sometimes, back in the days when it was at $2, okay, and how Link just blew off to 40, $50. So MATIC is let's see where MATIC is actually. Because MATIC, a lot of projects are using MATIC for their transactions and lower gas fees and all. So yeah, MATIC at the moment, you can see clearly it has this resistance and then it has this support level. Look, okay, and if it breaks this level, it's gonna go a little bit above, okay? This can be the target, okay? But it can also, let's see, even if we do this on this price level, you can clearly see it's an exact match, which whatever you want to choose, okay? This or that, okay? So whenever it breaks it, expect MATIC to go up, and they're all waiting to actually break out, to be honest, because look at this volume, okay? They're all getting good volume at the moment, okay? Let me just highlight it. Got this volume, and then let's see, we didn't get enough volume all this time, and then we got some volume here. Oh, this is amazing, right? So much volume here. We got volume here. So when volume comes in, price starts going towards the upside. Well, if I mean that's hard to say, but eventually, we can see. Look at this MATIC's whole dynamics. Okay, it has really, it was at what 0.003. Now it's sitting at $1.47, so it's a good rise for MATIC itself. Okay, because we can see. Let's analyze this. Take this off. Take, take this off. Okay, because MATIC actually, it flows in this pattern where it's going up and down, then creates a support level, then breaks it, then comes up, creates another support level, and then eventually breaks. Okay, so you can see it has done this again and again. It's doing the same thing over here. Okay, so we can just take this off now. So MATIC, let's see. If we judge this move, you can see MATIC came all the way up and it hit the 3.61 level over here. Okay, and we got rejected at this area. So once we break this level, your next level is gonna be this. Now let's put a line over there, okay? Because I want to show you something. Let's put a line there because that's the Fibonacci level, okay? 4. And when I told you about this pattern over here, this ascending triangle that it was making, it had a technical target to the upside, okay? And that was at $7.60. So let's see if the Fibonacci, if there's any Fibonacci level over there, okay? Okay, it's gonna, well, it's coming very close to the 4.272. But we were in this ascending triangle right over here, okay? And we didn't get to that uh, price level. The reason that is because we made this pattern, this bearish head and shoulder pattern, and then this had a technical target to the downside. And you can see whenever we broke out, it came right at the target and it met it. So it all depends, you know. We never met this target, okay? So sometimes what happens, the price comes down and then it waits for confirmation, you know, because everything is following Bitcoin at the moment. Besides some maybe metaverse projects or something like that, you know. And then it waits till it comes in. You know, if things go well with Bitcoin, we are still going upwards. It will come on the sideways and try to get to these targets. So let's see what happens, because even if you go in the weekly time frame, you can see this ascending triangle, okay? As soon as we broke out, we went to the upside, okay? So this is it for MATIC. Maybe one day it can be at the price of Link, but not anytime soon, I would say, okay? Because it took Link about 2-3 years to get there. Any other coins you want me to follow, guys? Analyze, guys. Let me know, and hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button. It will help me get maybe some likes for the channel. Let's see what VECHAIN is doing. No problem, like problem. Okay, look at this. See, VECHAIN is slowly trying to come up now. And VECHAIN was in this downtrend, went up, came up, now trying to break out. So if it breaks out, but it hasn't completed its little move over here for the head and shoulder. If it can do that, that would be good. But if it's gonna break out right now, then it's just forcing itself to come out. Okay, and let's see the volume. Yeah, volume is there. But it's like declining at the moment. So maybe it's gonna come back in. What I feel. And I mean, if it can complete this whole inverse head and shoulder pattern, then you have a technical target to the upside. And it's going to come very close to this red line, okay? And let's see where the Fibonacci levels are sitting. Okay, you can clearly see it's going to come and hit the 0.236. If it can come up, close a 4-hourly candle or daily candle above this level, okay? So this is going to be awesome if it can do that 0.06 level. Okay, if it can complete this pattern in this form. Okay. Where are all my subscribers? Come and ask me what coin you want me to cover, and we can cover your favorite coin. Do you think for this circle? Thanks. Let's look at Cardano for George. George, we are all George. This guy on YouTube covers Bitcoin all the time. Good guy. KDA. Okay. Do you think a price target between $7 to $10? Wow. That's I don't think that is it can be realistic, but uh, that's you're telling me if Ethereum goes to at least $10,000, then you're looking at that price level. $7 to $10. Okay. So at the moment, you can see this is what's going on with Cardano. I told you this was a good support level, $1.05, but you can see at the moment it has wicked down but came back up, okay? Because you can see how much support level it has over here, okay? This is where I got these support levels from, right over here, okay? You can see it's up there, but if it breaks this level, then Cardano can come down quite a bit, okay? Maybe to the 85 cents level. But at the moment, it's holding strong. And in the 1 hourly, let's check it. Okay, it's making, oops, sorry, it's making lower highs. Look, okay, so this is a good sign. And you can clearly see if it can break this level, then it can have a little bit of an upside. Okay, right over there. Okay, to $1.17. And if everything goes well with Bitcoin, it can come and touch these levels over here. Right over here, okay? This resistance line. Now your question for $7 to $10, it can do that if Bitcoin goes to $100,000 to $150,000. Then you're gonna see those $7 to $10. Maybe not $7 to $10, but at least $5 maybe, realistically, you know. And if things start going parabolic, Bitcoin goes to 180, then yeah, $7 to $10. The reason I say that, you have to go look at the market supply, okay, total supply uh, um, of Cardano. Okay, I'll show it to you. Okay, let me show it to you in coin market cap actually, so you understand why I'm saying something like that. Okay. Okay, so if you can see this now, and let's go to CARDANO, Cardano, okay? And you can come down, show more. Total supply of Cardano is 34 billion, okay? That's a lot of supply, okay? Circulating supply is 33 billion, mag supply is 45 billion, okay? So, and the market cap of Cardano is 35 billion, around there, okay? Now if you go back and you look at where Cardano is right now, it's already at number 6, okay? So Bitcoin's market cap is 702 billion, okay? Now Cardano is sitting at 35 billion. So do you think if it goes to $7 or $10, it has to, you can multiply this by 7 or 10. So if you multiply 35 billion by at least even 7, okay? Let me do this really good. 35 billion. What is 35 billion times 7? That's 245 billion, okay? So it's gonna come very close to Ethereum's current market cap. That means Ethereum has to 7 times, okay? So if Ethereum can 7 times, then your Cardano is gonna come very close to being $7. Realistically, what I'm telling you, okay? So total market cap, the whole crypto market is 1.66. I mean, you say the number, about 2 trillion, okay? So the whole crypto market is 2 trillion, and Cardano is a small part of that 2 trillion in with 35 billion, okay? So Bitcoin has to go up Bitcoin has to go up 7 times. Okay, if you are calculating Cardano to be $7 to $10, so whenever that happens, or even 5 times, then you can see these projects booming to the upside. It's already at number 6, so if it goes to $7 to $10 in the next 6 to 10 months, then Bitcoin has to make that move. But it's not gonna beat Bitcoin or Ethereum because they all have their own little chains going on. Okay, so keep that in mind. Hope that answer analyze card. Yeah, just to understand why MATIC could go to $10. Okay, so why MATIC can go to $10 and why not Cardano? Okay, let's bring this back then. Okay, if you go to MATIC, okay, we already know the total supply of Cardano is 35 billion. Okay, but if you look at MATIC, I'm not saying Cardano is better than MATIC or vice versa. Okay, they all have their own little use cases depending on, say, total supply of MATIC is only 10 billion. So Cardano is double, but it's still sitting at number 6 because of the volume it gets. Okay, so if MATIC, you get more volume in MATIC and the use case gets bigger, then MATIC has a faster chance to get to $10 because of its low supply. Okay, the supply is really low. Okay, but if you analyze the market cap, it's 11 billion at the moment. Okay, Cardano is 35 billion. So um, people own more Cardano than MATIC at the moment. That's what that means. Okay, so if market cap comes to 35 billion, exactly the same as um, Cardano, then you already know the price is gonna 150, 250, 350, at least $4 if it comes to Cardano's market cap. So these numbers are very important, and if you understand the metrics, then you know why a coin is at a certain price. Okay, so yeah, this is what it is, and every the price targets you guys have for XRP, Cardano, $8, $18, and all that, that will happen eventually one day, because if Bitcoin goes to 200,000, 260,000, which a lot of YouTubers say it will, then yeah, these coins are gonna follow. Okay, I hope you understand the whole metric system it's trying to portray. But see, now if Cardano holds this level, okay, and then we have a little bit of a, where is that? Right over here, okay. I think right over here is the resistance, okay. Then you can see it's making this bigger uh, head and shoulder pattern. You understand? So wherever it breaks out, okay, if it breaks out to the downside, you can see it's coming to this support level. Okay, so these technical targets always have targets to the support level. But if it fails to break this um, neckline, then this technical target is to the upside, and it's gonna come and meet this level over here, the uh, top of that price. Okay, right over here. Okay, so it's amazing how these technical targets work, and then you can build a flag. Let's take this off. We can have something like something like this play out. Okay, if that happens. Okay, like a bullish inverse head and shoulders. That time will tell what happens, but this is what it is. Yeah, we have a lot of room to grow, and it all depends, how fast these projects will grow, because we are actually at a very early stage with a lot of projects, especially with metaverse. It's just beginning, okay, and people want to get in it as soon as possible before it goes up. And even if you, let's look at Bitcoin again. See, Bitcoin is coming up, and it's not a shocker that it's coming up because that's what it was portraying. Okay, you can see it's slowly coming up now, and if it can break this support now resistance, then this is the target. uh, 2, 3 waves in for which coin you're talking about, Martigen? Uh, so this is gonna be a technical target, and you can see we have resistance here. That's why this is the technical target. So it all makes sense in the end, you know, whenever you draw these patterns and then the technical target. And like, so we can build a case where we have very strong support over here as well, okay? Right over here for Bitcoin. But this was, I predicted this area as well, you know, and you can see that it has exactly come here, wicked a little bit down, came back up. So a lot of it would reach 200k. Well, you can clearly see, okay, I'll just give you an example, okay? See, we are in this pattern, okay? In this pattern. Okay, now if Bitcoin, oh, sorry, if Bitcoin can hold this level, or if it breaks and comes over here, that's about 29k because the strongest support is at this level, okay? Let's say Bitcoin does this, okay? Holds this or maybe comes down, okay? Wherever it's gonna break out from, then this is the high, this is the low, this is the technical target then, okay? Wherever that I'm not saying it's gonna go there, but if it goes up, you can see it's going up towards those targets. Okay, so this is a very crucial level actually we are in right now. This will decide if Bitcoin is gonna go up or down uh, in these formation. Okay, like so we had this pattern over here. Okay, descending triangle. It broke down. Okay, and then the price went down. Okay. So it's all pattern games, what I feel. So we had this pattern over here, okay, right over there. As soon as it broke out, it went up, then the corona dump happened, went down, okay? So as soon as we made another pattern then, right over here, okay? And then you can clearly see this pattern over here, okay? Then we went to the upside. Let's judge this price target, okay? And you can see as soon as it broke out, it went up and met its target, okay? So it's all targets within targets, I mean patterns within patterns, and this is how it works sometimes, you know. Not all the time, but mostly it's like going up right now. So this is a good indication where we have a lot of these prices coming. So look at this, it's trying to break it. Hopefully, you know, we can come and break this line as well. If we break this, then that's going to be very good. And let's see where the EMAs are. So 1 hour EMAs are at the bottom. And see, now you can see this pattern, okay? This, you understand it's a inverse head and shoulder pattern, okay? But let me show you one more thing. If you look at this over here, okay? We go to the 30 minutes time frame and you just zoom in really quick. You can clearly see in the smaller time frame, it has made a double bottom and then went up, okay? So there are patterns within patterns within patterns, depending on what time frame you wanna, you know, trade on. So you can see a U-shaped pattern forming here. like this. Okay, and then we have this resistance right over here. Let's hide the EMAs. Okay, and then we had this technical target, and you can see we met it. It went a little bit above, but let's see what happens if it's gonna come down or the force is strong. Let's look at the volume. Okay, volume is okay, not high enough, but it's okay. So let's see what happens because at the moment it has met this target. Okay, now if we go to the 1 hourly time frame, let's see what's going on. If we can go up, at least, we can get inside this falling wedge, that would be really good. Positive sign will kick in because over here you can see as soon as we came down, we went up, but then we got rejected right over here, price fell down. Okay, the same way we are trying to come back up. Once we break this and close either a 4 hourly candle, because you can see clearly if you go in the 1 hourly time frame, 1 hourly closed above, but then it came down. But if you go in the 4 hourly, you can see came out of it, but came back in. Wicked out of it, came back in. So we want to see it close above this line, okay? And then price can get inside this little falling wedge, okay? So you have to keep everything into account when it comes to these resistance and support levels, okay, and these patterns. Sometimes it can come out in the smaller time frames, but the smaller time frames don't really. They're just quick. They're good for day traders, okay. If you are a day trader, you would understand this. Just to day traders usually trade on these breakouts, and whenever the price reaches the technical target, they start selling, okay? But a long-term holders, they usually trade on the longer time frame, okay? Because they are much more solid time frames in my viewpoint as well, especially with cryptocurrencies, okay? Longer time frames are your best friends. So yeah, guys, hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. No problem, no problem. And how many? Only 3 likes? Guys, like my video. Okay, so any other coin you guys want me to cover? Let me know. We can quickly cover some coins before I leave. Can you take a look at Singularity DAO? Its current value at $1 and has a supply of 100 million. Okay, thank you so much, Alex. Okay, George has a coin. Okay, this one. I've never heard about this coin. Okay, so we can see that the momentum is towards the downside. It went up $6 and then started coming down. Let's see this, what it's doing, okay? Nope. Build a case that it was in this manner. Okay, and let's see. Okay. Okay, currently, now I don't know the use case for this coin. I'm strictly doing these technical analysis for this one, okay? So you can see that it came out of, it broke this resistance, okay? this resistance, it broke it, and it came to the outside, okay? Came back in, got out again, so it's been playing around. Now, it's making this pattern. If you go in the 4-hourly, you could see it a little bit better. But this looks like a very volatile coin since you said it does have a 100 million um, total supply, okay? So you can see that if it breaks this resistance line, okay, then chances are it can go up. But at the moment, it's looking a little bit weak, okay, because wherever it breaks out from, if it breaks out from the top, wherever that breakout is going to be, okay, then it's going to come and meet this target again, okay, $1.81. But if it does break to the downside, wherever that downside might be, wherever the break might be, then it's going to come and meet the downside. Okay, now I don't know the fundamentals of this coin, but you just have to strictly wait on these breakouts. Okay, if it does close a 4-hourly candle above this resistance line, then you will see upside. Okay, but if you see a 4-hourly candle below this line, okay, or you could also build a case a little bit below, okay, below this line, okay, then downside is coming. And it's always been in a down slope. But see, you can see the volume that came in over here. Uh, it never picked up to the upside. You know, that's a little bit shocking because um, it's not following Bitcoin's movements. And we can also judge that this coin made a double bottom over here. Double bottom. And then this was the neckline, but it failed to break to the upside, okay, and then it broke to the downside. Let's see. For you, okay, look at this. Okay, so as soon as it broke this support, look, it had a technical target to the downside. Okay, right over there, you can see it came down, held support over here. I'm dissecting this coin by the way now, okay, so just bear with me. So it came down, also held support here, but then it made a higher low. Okay, look at this higher low, and then it had a technical target to the downside. Okay, I'm doing this really quickly, and then you can see whenever it broke down, this was the technical target. It came right over the a little bit below. It tried to come back up, but then it made this pattern, but in the daily time frame. Okay, double bottom target was to the top side, but it failed to do it because it couldn't break out this resistance. Okay, it broke down. So this is your technical target to the downside. Now it all depends. I'm not saying it will, because at the moment it is making bearish patterns on top of bearish patterns. Okay, so be careful with this one at the moment. It could be due to some news for this DAO token, because DAO token usually did really good in this bull run. Okay, so I don't know why this one went down. I have to go check the fundamentals on CoinMarketCap. Okay, so we only have 3 viewers at the moment. I mean, 1 viewer. Who is this lucky viewer? I guess I'll just end the stream and maybe come back tomorrow or something. Before I leave, if you do have some last request, I can do that really quick. So we have spam messages coming in now. So let me know if you do have one last coin I can go through, or we can end the stream and continue maybe tomorrow or day. Okay, guys, I guess we'll just call it a uh, night or day, and hopefully tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining, and you guys have a good one. Okay. Bye bye. Have a good day.